Okay, some breaking news. First and foremost, we're just getting word that Amir Hekmati's plane has touched down at Bishop International Airport in Flint.
ABC 12's Angie Hendershot, and you're getting a picture of it there live of Amir Hekmati's plane landing at Bishop International Airport at Flight, which is it's the private aviation landing there at Bishop International Airport. ABC 12's Angie Hendershot, she is there taking this moment in, and she joins us now. And Angie, what can you tell us? We're looking at the plane land there. What can you tell us about the atmosphere, the people who are there watching it?
Well, Don, what a beautiful sight to just see the plane coming in and landing here in Flint, in his hometown, the moment that so many in our community have been just praying for and waiting for. Just to see it coming, we're told that when it does taxi in and stop, that Congressman Dan Kildee, who has been instrumental in helping make this moment happen, will be walking out to the plane, and then we will eventually be seeing Amir. But he is going to be walking out to the plane with some of his family members. We're told Sammy Kurdi and Maya Kurdi, the niece and nephew of Amir, will be coming out with Dan Kildee, and they'll go in to have a moment with their uncle, who they have not seen for 4.5 years. And then, in a few minutes, we will be seeing Amir come out. We're also told his twin sister is here, Layla. She will be walking in to have a moment with him, too. As you know, and we've been reporting all week, Sarah Hekmati and her husband, Rami Kurdi, were in Germany for a reunion. I realize it's going to be pretty loud right now, but they are on board with him as well. So the entire family will be together again, a moment that they have been praying for, and so many in our community have been waiting for to happen. Some other extended family members are off to the side, and they will go into another room and talk as well. We're hoping we'll hear from Amir. They've said that they're not sure if he's going to be speaking to the community, but we did hear from him when he was in Germany, and he said, heading back to America, the land of the free, his words, the land of the free, was like being born again. And now we are witnessing this moment, this part of history, making his way off the plane in just a few minutes. You can see Congressman Kildee, and you can see the two children, his niece and nephew again, Sammy and Maya, who've been waiting, and their parents have been very involved in this. Yeah. Yes, Terry, I can hear you.
Angie, it may be a while for the family members to be on the plane with Amir here. He may not come off for a little while. I would imagine he hasn't seen these children in quite some time.
That's right. I imagine they have a lot to talk about, just to see their uncle and
to
talk
be in private
to
a little bit.
Yes, it is, and I did have a moment to talk a little bit with Congressman Kildee about Amir's father, and that's another priority for him, and he is in a nearby healthcare facility, and they hope to see him first thing tomorrow. Tonight, he just is going to be home, and they live in Flushing. They'll be going home tonight, and then tomorrow morning, he wants to see his father, and that is something that everybody was concerned about. Obviously, his father very ill, and waiting for this moment, praying that he'd be able to see his son. So that is something they'll be doing tomorrow morning. But today, right now, he's reconnecting with his niece and nephew, 7 and 5, who were babies when he was first arrested. Can't even imagine this moment.
And Angie, I had heard that Amir, or at least I believe Mitch Rivard from Dan Kildee's office, said that Amir probably wouldn't make a statement to the media when he got off the plane. Do you think, from the proximity of where the reporters are, where I'm sure he can see everybody, do you think it's possible he may just walk over to the cameras and make a comment, or is that even possible?
Well, I certainly hope so, Terry, and that's sort of what happened when he was in Germany, and he had a lot to say, some very emotional words about the strength of the community, strangers, people who he had never met, as he started to learn about how many people were hoping for his return, how that gave him strength in prison. Also, he said Semper Fi to his fellow Marines, that's what he called on when he was having tough times, and being a Marine and holding his head up high during unimaginable times in Iran. He talked about those two moments, and he just also talked about how he feels so happy and feels like it's being born again to be landing in the land of the free. His words, just truly proud to be an American.
Now, Angie, have you had an opportunity to speak with some people who are there who have no connection to Amir Hekmati at all? They're not relatives or friends of the family, about why they felt so strongly about coming out today to see his plane land and to see him arrive back home.
Yes, and talking to a few different people who are here, some with military family members who just can't even imagine being in this circumstance and wanting to be here and be part of history and hoping for this moment. They are here. Also, some former Marines are here. Veterans are here. People who, feel it's important that they're here to help welcome him home.
I noticed they didn't close the plane door, which is, so maybe the visit with the family may not be too long, and that maybe Amir will step off sooner than maybe first thought.
They said that he did plan to just be in there a few minutes and come out. They also said he will be heading out first. He'll be the first person to walk out of the plane. That's the plan. So he'll be the first person we see when someone does appear out of that door.
And we got a little snow to greet Amir.
Yeah.
Is it a little light snow out there right now, do I see, or is it just the snow on the ground?
I'm sorry, Terry, can you repeat that, please?
I was going to say, are we greeting Amir with a little Michigan snow in his return? I can't tell if it's snowing a little bit or if there's flurry activity or...
Absolutely. We're greeting him with some good old-fashioned Michigan winter weather.
Yes.
Some snow coming down now, yes. Yes.
All right. Oh, I see.
So yes, a lot of people anxiously waiting. As you can see, members of the media from throughout our community, obviously, and throughout the country. And this is a huge moment, waiting for him to step onto the tarmac here in his hometown, where he grew up, Flint Central graduate, and his family here, and so many people in our community who've had bumper stickers, signs, have just, may have never met him. And to know that they've been hoping for this moment to come true.
Yeah, that was Mitch Rivard from...
There we're seeing him now come off the plane.
Oh, he's coming off the plane, and there he is.
Wonderful. So
It looks like he may speak.
I appreciate everyone's support. It's great to be back in Flint, my hometown. I love this city. I love its people. They've been so good to me and my family, and we're very grateful. Happy to finally be home. It's been a very long road, a very long journey. Unfortunately, many people have traveled this road with me, but despite all the difficulties, thank God, thanks to everyone's support, everybody from the president, Congressman Kildee, everyday Americans. I'm standing here healthy, tall, and with my head held high. So I'm glad to be here, and I appreciate everyone's support once again.
Amir, what now? Thank you very much.
Good.
What now? What will you do now that you're home?
I plan to do very detailed interviews in the near future, and then I will definitely answer everybody's questions.
what can you say to Mid-Michigan for their support?
Yeah.
Amazingly poised for all that he's been through.
Well, hard to not get a tear in your eye as you listen to those words,
emotional.
and just great that he's back here. And I had a feeling they'd see the cameras, and he just came over and made a brief statement, and that's all we could expect after everything he's been through, and he's going to be reuniting with his family, his father again, hopefully here real soon. So it's an emotional scene there at Bishop International Airport. Amir Hekmati is home.
Yeah. Says he's healthy, standing tall, with his head held high.
Yeah.